From Rachel in Bexley. Who's right as regards stop and search in London? Theresa May or Bernard Hogan-Howe? By which, of course, I think she means Sir Bernard Hogan-Howe, who is reintroducing it in certain targeted areas.
Yeah.
Theresa May, who seems to be a fairly staunch opponent of this idea.
Well,
Nigel Farage.
yeah. Theresa May gave that speech at the Black Police Officers Association, and it appeared that a lot of the things she said that day were tailored to that audience. Now, I do understand that we want a police force that reflects the society in which we live, and it's a question of how we get to that and whether we need to use positive discrimination. But I thought,
where do you stand on positive discrimination?
I've never liked positive discrimination. I think, frankly, it's insulting, whether it's gender quotas or racial quotas. I think with the police, it makes the public say, well, is that person there because they're good enough, or have they been put there to fill a quota?
But do you agree with Sir Bernard Hogan-Howe's drive to try and get more non-white officers?
Yes, I do.
Met?
And actually, it's working. Actually, within the Met, there is quite a radical change going on. And, Theresa May attacked, was it Diffid and Powys? Well, there isn't actually a huge black community in Diffid anyway. So no, actually what Hogan-Howe is doing is the right thing, and we're getting there. I don't always agree with everything that Hogan-Howe has said, and I certainly over the Leon Britton case, and you and I have discussed that in the past. However, I think on stop and search, and I will take off my hat as a political figure and just speak as somebody who's got young teenage kids around London, and we all have those natural, normal fears about our kids going out into the world, and they want to go out to parties on Saturday nights and all the normal things that they should be wanting to do.
That we did as well as kids.
Absolutely. Yep. And I think the increase in knife carrying, as a sort of a trend, a cult thing to do, is deeply disturbing. It's rather like guns, isn't it? The Americans carry guns, so they quite often shoot each other. And if people carry knives, well, it's fact, isn't it? And if people carry knives, there must be a greater propensity to use knives. And I think that on stop and search, I think Bernard Hogan-Howe has been really quite brave, shown leadership, and I bet you, if we polled LBC listeners, the vast majority would support Hogan-Howe on this, and I do.
You didn't frankly have the balls to put country before party.